Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching. It was a packed house at the Silver Springs Civic Building for County Executive Marc Elrich State of the County address. The executive focused his speech on highlighting some of the accomplishments during his first year in office and also proposing a future focused on equity.
Basically, we're pretty strong. We still have a great school system, a reason to be here. We're moving on target areas that I think are important: transportation, early childhood education. So I feel like, we're moving along. It's 1 year in. I didn't think I was going to be able to come in here and wave a magic wand. So I'm settled down for the long run, and I know that there's a path moving forward.
During his speech, Elrich proposed a future for Montgomery County where the business climate is changed. There is more affordable housing, better transit, infrastructure, cleaner air, and equity and inclusiveness.
I was really impressed with the different things that the county executive and the county government is going to be doing to improve the quality of life of Montgomery County citizens in the upcoming years. Not only now, but going forward into the future.
We want to make sure that the county provides more opportunities for schools, work, and a place to help the counties to live and thrive. And we also want to make sure that we increase the pedestrian safeties, crimes, and more opportunities to create jobs across throughout the places like here in Silver Spring, as well as for, say, Rockville.
During his first year of administration, Elrich launched the Early Care Initiative, opened business resource centers across the county, assembled climate action work groups while implementing a turn-the-curve approach to government, where county employees are involved in finding new ways to improve how to deliver services and programs to county residents.
Holistically, it's really good to see that County Executive Elrich is on top of a lot of different issues, from affordable housing to how we interact with our businesses and contracts and public safety and transportation. So it was really nice to see that he's got a fully orbed and robust perspective on what's going on in the county.
On the same day, Executive Elrich forwarded his first full capital improvements program budget to County Council. The $4.2 billion 6-year budget focuses on education projects, affordable housing, climate change, easier commutes, and a growing economy. Here is the initial reaction to the CIP budget from Council President and Vice President.
His priorities are our priorities. I mean, there's individual projects that we would like more money to do certain things, and the council will look at those. And on an individual basis, the Office of Management and Budget has said that they will be more than happy to sit down with each individual council member to sit and chat about it. But our overall takeaway is that there was really no great surprises in it, and we hope to work together to come up with the best solutions.
We're moving forward in a really organized, smart way, and I like the fact that we're tapping. There's 150 smart volunteers in Montgomery County. We have the smartest residents anywhere in the nation, and the most highly educated, and many former EPA and other staff. I'm really glad we're taking advantage of them to get their best recommendations rolled into all these climate recommendations that we'll be acting on over the next several years. I'm excited about the New Hampshire Avenue bus rapid transit, the whole BRT system. My committee accelerated the funding on 355 in Veers Mill, and I'm glad New Hampshire Avenue is in the CIP as well, because that's critical to the east side of the county and to getting people down to the green and yellow lines.
Police Chief Marcus Jones was our guest this week on the county's Spanish language radio show. He talked about several issues of importance, such as community engagement, racial profiling, building trust with police, and more diversity in the police force. The department is now hiring, and the chief is encouraging county residents to apply online to become part of the next class of recruits.
We need representation on our police department from the Latino community at a greater level, right? And we need more minorities on our police department that helps to represent Montgomery County. We're being very diverse. So, but what I would do is I would encourage our folks to challenge who want to become a part of Montgomery County Police. That goes and helps people in your community and beyond, right? The overall community. That will be a great. It is a great career. There's so many different things to do. There's so many needs, particularly across the board culturally, that would assist us, and we would want our community members to be a part of our team. So that's our challenge.
To apply for jobs within the police department or any other county agency, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/careers. Data shows that last year there were more than $10 million in revenue from speed camera citations in Montgomery County. My MC Media's Jordan Lindsay spoke with automated enforcement officials who say the cameras are helping to reduce crashes and promote safety.
Officials say in fiscal year 2019, there were more than 280,000 citations issued by Montgomery County operated speed cameras, totaling more than $10 million in gross revenue.
There's Georgia Avenue up in Olney's, high producing cameras up there. Connecticut Avenue, we have high producing cameras. Obviously the busier commuter routes, generally speaking, are the ones that produce the most violations.
But it's a decrease from fiscal year 2018, where there were more than 400,000 citations, totaling about $15 million in gross revenue.
First and foremost, they work. They're effective in reducing crashes. They're effective in promoting safety, reducing speed.
I spoke with Montgomery County Automated Enforcement Manager Rich Hetherington, and he says currently there are a total of 77 speed cameras throughout the county. Some are on poles, some are installed on mobile vehicles, while others are these box types you see on the side of some roadways.
We have well over 350 sites in the county, but we have a pretty limited number of cameras that we have at our disposal.
And that's why some of those cameras are relocated on a weekly basis to accommodate other locations where Hetherington says the cameras might be needed.
We have to rotate the cameras to get the coverage that the citizens are asking for. So we analyze the data. This is all data driven. We look at how effective are they, how many days before we see a reduction in the number of violations that we get. We analyze that data on a daily, weekly basis, and we base our moves based on that data.
Moving forward, officials are in the process of approving more county camera sites. More cameras are expected to be added once the new contracts are in place.
We want to reduce the number of crashes and fatalities and injuries and all the things that go along in conjunction with the Vision Zero program that's coming into play in the county.
Reporting in Gaithersburg, Jordan Lindsay for County Report This Week.
Montgomery County Executive Marc Elrich, who has made protecting the environment a priority of his administration, announced a new initiative of the county's Department of Environmental Protection to encourage homeowners to use less salt on sidewalks and driveways during winter storms. Overuse of salt runs off into stormwater drains, local streams, and eventually to the Chesapeake Bay. The Salt Wise campaign will provide guidance to homeowners and private contractors on the proper use of salt for treating ice and snow.
So our campaign is to be salt wise. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, shovel right away. It's important to remove snow before it becomes ice. Number 2, to salt sensibly. Use the coffee cup rule. A 12-ounce coffee cup is all that is needed to treat a typical 20-foot driveway or 10 sidewalk squares. After the snow event, number 3, sweep up the excess. After winter weather, be sure to sweep up any leftovers to reuse or clean up any spills. It can go a long way in helping to keep our water clean.
For more information on how to effectively address salt use on residential and commercial properties, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/salt. 2 Montgomery County-based businesses donated a total of $60,000 to Montgomery County Public Schools for the Dine with Dignity program to help alleviate student lunch debt. My MC Media has a story.
It is with great delight that I let you know that this year we have received almost $90,000 in support for Dine with Dignity, our school lunch debt alleviation fund. And the two gifts that Dr. Smith mentioned just a few minutes ago are a big part of that.
It's kind of a no-brainer. You got to look after the children if you want to look after the future. If they don't have food to eat, or they're going to be shamed because they're going to eat a different meal because they haven't got the money, here we are talking about removing divisions, and something as simple as that could create them. We wrote a check. The person you all should be acknowledging and paying attention to is standing beside me. She saw there was a need. She saw that kids could be shamed for not having money for lunch, and she created a program called Dine with Dignity. So thank you, Yolanda, for doing this, seeing something needed to be done and taking action.
Everybody should strive for excellence, and everybody should achieve excellence. Everybody can achieve excellence, but you can't do it if you're hungry. You know, and that's one real big challenge on top of multiple other challenges that children deal with in life today.
I'm so inspired and so encouraged by so many of you that call and want to work with me on equity funds for our students in Montgomery County Public Schools. Food, in my opinion, is a first equity.
County Executive Marc Elrich presented a proclamation before County Council recognizing January as Radon Action Month. The county's Department of Environmental Protection is joining a nationwide effort to educate homeowners and renters on the dangers of radon gas and the importance of testing every home.
The fact that there's radon present doesn't mean that people have to give up their houses. There's a way to treat your house in a way that the radon gas can be removed and be made safe, but you don't know you need to do that unless you do the testing. So we're encouraging people to make sure their houses are safe. The county can provide some advice and guidance on this, and it's really important that all of us understand the dangers that are involved in radon. We're in a highly susceptible area, and if you're doing new construction, you absolutely have to think about what happens when you break the ground open.
Radon is a radioactive gas found in soil and rock. It seeps into homes through cracks in the foundations, walls, and joints. Radon cannot be seen and has no odor, but it could be present at a dangerous level in homes. For more information, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/radon. The county's Department of Health and Human Services offers free training sessions on Narcan, the medication used to reverse the effects of opioid overdose. If you or someone you know is concerned about a friend or family member with an opioid addiction, learn about reducing opioid overdoses with Narcan. Visit knowtherisksmc.org for a calendar of upcoming trainings and registration information. We're still in the middle of winter, but our Department of Recreation is already thinking summer. Summer camp registration begins on January 21st. As usual, hundreds of fun and exciting camps that promote active and healthy lifestyles for children are offered for the summer. Registration can be done by visiting activemontgomery.org. Also, Recreation is hosting a summer camp fair on January 25th from 9 a.m. until noon at the Wheaton Community Recreation Center. This is an opportunity to meet recreation staff and instructors, learn about financial aid, and register for summer camps. The Summer Camp Fair is designed to showcase the wide range of summer camps offered by the county. Of course, it is free and open to the public. For more information, visit mocorec.com. And with that, we close this edition of County Report this week. Remember, you can find more information about Montgomery County at montgomerycountymd.gov or follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.